Hello everybody, it is Matt, returning after a long extended absence from blogging on YouTube. I am obviously in a new area. I've moved yet again to the southern portion of Colorado Springs, which is a better area. I mean, better for me because closer to the college, closer to my sister, closer to if I ever get that job at the airport, closer to that. And I'm living with a much more accommodating roommate than before. I had some issues over the past 6 months of my lease with this person that I had lived with. It was just she was way too nitpicky when it came to cleanliness, and she kept on showing the rooms, and I'd have to, clean the place like thoroughly. I'd clean it, and then the next day she'd be like, "I thought you said you were going to clean it." I was like, "Well, apparently it wasn't good enough." Well, anyways, that was just a pain in the butt, and not only that, but I need to be on the south side, so I roomed up with my friend here in Coast Springs that I made, Jessica. I made a friend here when I first came here, and she needed a place, I needed a place, and just ended up, moving together, and it's working out pretty good so far. As you can see, I got it set up to where I have my own little basement area. This is the basement. She gets the middle front room, I get the bottom front room, and then we each get one bedroom upstairs that is like a just a place to sleep. I don't really like sleeping in the same places I game and all that stuff. So, anyways, it's going pretty good. Lately, been working on history and English comp so far, and so far I've still got an A in it, still doing fine. This is a season of change. November, I knew it was going to be a big month. I thought I was going to be moving in November, but it turned out October was the month I was going to move. So it was big in that sense. November also is a month that Wrath of the Lich King is coming out on. Wow. Yeah, I pre-ordered that baby, so that's on the way. And that'll be interesting. Get back into WoW. I've kind of not been playing as much. And also, of course, let us not forget the November 4th elections. And yeah, it's going to be pretty changing. It's going to be a huge change. And my generation and a generation, slightly younger than me, are the ones that are going to be really affected in it. So definitely vote. I've already voted. Let's just say I voted for the one that doesn't like to kill babies. Let's just say that. They already give it away. Oh, man. I was kind of exaggerating there. But anyways, yeah, basically that's what's been going on. I've been in one of those slumps on YouTube, where I'm just like watching, but not. I'll be watching and commenting, but not like making my own videos. And the longer I wait, the harder it is to make a video. And the old drill. And I've gotten down like a whole load of videos that I want to make. Like I put down their update, tag response. I know somebody tagged me, Kristen, Berliner or whatever. And I knew know about your tag. I'm gonna get to it. A financial vlog. I don't know what I was going to write about with that. Race for the Cure. I went to the Race for the Cure recently, and I have pictures of and video of that. We did it at Garden of the Gods this year. It was really a huge turnout to it, and I did that about a month ago or so. And I wanted to do something about that. And the vacation that I still haven't posted. I posted, I'm on that huge vacation a couple months ago. And a bunch of videos. I started making it, and it was like, wow, I got a lot of footage. And the garden. Maybe I'll slap that in. Oh, I can't really slap that in here because the video's on a different computer. But I had a garden, and basically, the pumpkins were coming up, and peppers and stuff. But it was in the backyard of that old house, so I took some video of it before I left because, kind of abandoning it, whatever. See what else is going on. Mentally, best way to put it is I've been ambivalent. I've kind of, over the past couple of months, my emotions are mostly short-circuited. I don't really feel anything. I don't feel happy. I don't feel sad. I just feel in the middle. It works though because I kind of needed to, because moving is very stressful and I freak out a lot about worry and when you turn off your emotions, nothing really bad happens. You just go with the flow and you live in the moment, and it's a coping mechanism. Granted, you're not going to ever be happy that way, but it works. So that's kind of also another reason why I haven't made any videos recently, because usually it's emotions that stir in me that entice me to make videos. But I do have some opinions that are pretty strong, especially regarding the elections and life in general, But I tend to come and go, and I don't really write them down when they come and go, So it's like whatever. But I kind of want to get things back in order, Tennis. I used to play tennis every week, twice a week. But now, since it's winter, the tennis meetup group that I was in, I was kind of not doing it anymore for the winter, and so I'm not really doing that anymore. That used to be my passion. Ever since I moved to Colorado Springs, I got with that group, and 2 days every week I would go out and play 3 hours worth of tennis, and it was really fun, and I miss it already. I've really found that is a sport of champions, man. I love it. Maybe next to fencing, fencing's great too, but I don't have the gear for it yet. I'm working on getting my fencing gear for the SCA. And once I get that, then I can go to fighter practices and stuff and get that huge rapier. Oh, it's good stuff, man. And I got a bow, and I'm going to try to take up archery. I've been meaning to do that for a while with the SCA, And so, wow, it's probably going to end up like one of those long videos again. I need to not do that because I tend to ramble. But it's been a long time since I've talked to you guys. And I have been watching your videos, pretty much on a daily basis. I'll watch YouTube videos. You'll see that my favorite list is updated with a bunch of recent videos, like Cruising By made that. I mean, no, she made it a long time ago. Cruising By made a Australia video. Come to Australia, you might accidentally get killed. I figured that was really funny. Other ones that are kind of general, not really person. Other stuff going on, just going to school, and the thing is, I'm working at the Missile Defense Agency job still, doing a couple days of work a week. It's just security work. You know how it is. You just kind of stand there and do nothing. But I bring my stuff to read, and I usually read my stuff from school. Most of my history stuff and Frankenstein book that we're studying for English comp. And Frankenstein was actually a very enjoyable book. I was surprised. It was kind of like reading Shakespeare, I mean, it's difficult to read, but once you get the gist of it, it's actually a really moving story. And with history, it's been interesting. Learning about the past and relating it to the now. That's only reason why I like history, is because in the way that you relate it to what's happening right now, And I look at studying Rome, I'm thinking to myself, man, the United States as it is right now, it's just like Rome right before its fall. That's kind of scary, It's a lot like Rome, really. And we're studying about the church, the Catholic Church, and Joan of Arc, and that's the recent stuff. We're just starting to get into the Renaissance stuff. And it's been alright. But this spring, I'm going to be starting to go full-time to classes. I'll be taking biology and college algebra and music appreciation, I think. And the thing is, though, I need to find a way to get some medical experience. and because I've been thinking, I've been like tossing up between the idea of either getting into neuroscience in the clinical area or in the research area, and I've heard some bad things about being on a research side of things. It's long hours, low pay. You don't really make discoveries and stuff. Whereas on the clinical side, you do get paid pretty well. You also put in long hours, but and you also give back in a overt way. And what I would do is if I had a choice to get in the clinical field, I'd probably be a physician's assistant under a neurologist or a psychiatrist. So that would be 4 years postgraduate work. But I don't know. That's a question I want to pose to you guys, and maybe you can comment on that. Is what do you think about? I know I want to work in neuroscience. I love the field. Neurology even. Specifically neuroscience, brain stuff. But nerve stuff is okay too. But neurology, neuroscience, that's the field I want to be in. But I don't know, clinical or research or education for that matter. Education is another one. What do you guys see me as doing? This is a question for you. If you have any advice about what the outlook is or whatever, I've been concerned about the fact that if I get in the medical field, then my life will be my job. I don't want that. I don't want my life to be my job. I want my job to be my career, kind of something that I do 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, but not have it totally consume my life like a doctor. That's why I would not do a doctor. I would do a PA. It's kind of different. Anyways, that's about it. I don't want to make this too long. It's good to see you guys again, and I'll try to post some videos in the future. I got lots of ideas and stuff, but it's just try to get back in the groove of things here. I just finally got settled into this place, so hopefully I have more time. And yeah, everybody, stay well, be well, and take care. Oh yeah, here's the finger too. No, it's not the middle finger. Gross, isn't it? It's starting to grow back. But it's not black anymore, so. Peace.